Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. This video is gonna be a big controversial and upsetting because a lot of people have been sort of awaiting for the part 2 banners, and when they got news regarding it seems that not a lot of people are happy due to certain things, right? First and foremost, I want to clarify, while it was disappointing to know that the banners themselves are not going to have the discounts, I am not upset about it. I would like for people to understand that there might have not been misinformation going on, because the banners were pretty good on part 1. Yeah, that is true, but they did not give any indication that these banners were going to be on part 2. So that's what I wanted to get in the clear here. Let me also look up the banners. I forgot about that. So let me just state the facts real quick. Because of the overwhelming sales that they had, Global had for the precursor of the anniversary, like the countdown tickets, that you guys were able to obtain every single week, it was still a very big success for them to let you guys know that it was going to be an explosive start. It was stated in the Dokkan Now that they were going to make sure that people were gonna enjoy the part 1 summons with this new format they kind of introduced into the game. And for me, I'm not upset. A lot of people were upset at the fact that the banner format was going to change. It's like, oh my god, we're getting a new banner format. I don't think I like that. That is something that I in total disagreement of, blah 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 blah. A lot of people were kind of upset at the fact that there was going to be a banner format change, and a lot of people were upset at this. So now that we had this banner format changed, this little banner format introduced into the game, would we be upset that the banners are not as good as people told you that they were going to be? So the banners are insane, right? For part 1, we had a lot of fun summoning on that. Let me actually bring it up here on the summon section, that you guys see this. We got the step ups. These step ups were really freaking good, that a lot of people seem to have really good reception on this. Keep in mind that this is a game, at the end of the day, where they're possibly looking at us and be like, okay, we can release these types of banners and we're gonna test how they do. We're gonna see how well they perform. If they perform well, then we'll keep them for the next upcoming banners, for the big celebrations and things like that. They never let us know that these banners were going to be on part 2. Hell, we still don't have a Dokkan Now. So I gotta let you guys know. I mean, while I do enjoy these format of the banners, a lot of people were complaining that, oh my god, we got a new format, I don't like it, it's upsetting, blah 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 blah. And then now that the banner format is going to be like this, where we are possibly able to get tickets during our summons, people are upset now that they don't want to revert back to the old ways, and they want to stick with the same banner format that we have. Well, currently, in about a few hours, this is going to disappear, but like, why are you guys upset? It's like there's no pleasing the community. I get it. We have been feeling a little bit better if they informed us about it? Sure. By all means, I would feel a lot better if they come out with a producer's letter hours before the banners come out, which could be a possibility, and state that the banners are going to be in a normal format because of X, Y, and Z. However, a lot of people shouldn't be mad about this, right? Like, it's the old banner format. You guys enjoyed the old banner format. People were so adamant about getting it during these summons because they saw this as another way of you obtaining the tickets and be able to summon freely on these types of banners. It would have been a lot better for a lot of players to get more, ways to summon without spending stones, because I feel like that is what people enjoyed or took advantage of these summons, that they had the tickets available. So now we're gonna have the tickets available, dude. Don't get so butthurt about it. Again, I'm not talking directly to people who don't like these. Maybe some people do not like it, but these are the ways. Like, Dokkan doesn't need to give us like information right away. Yeah, could they give us a heads up? That could have been better, but we found out through the data download that this is going to be the banner format. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the main interest of the video. Should you summon for Beast Gohan and the Gammas? I would say yes. Please summon for these units. While it is not advantageous for your Dragonstones and things like that to summon during these banners, because these banners give us a very good format view of how everything goes, these banners are still very decent, right? The Beast Gohan and the GAMMAS banner. Now, I would suggest, not a lot of people are interested in the GAMMAS, and I understand, they're not the greatest character of all time. I see them and they're pretty freaking good, but not a lot of people enjoy the GAMMAS as much as I do. But I am going to be invested in summoning on the GAMMAS. Meanwhile, a lot of people are going to be invested in something for Beast. Now, Beast Gohan's banner looks pretty solid. There are some units here and there that might not be so good to pull, like Gohan and Goten. The physical Piccolo wouldn't be nice. The Super Saiyan duo have aged, but man, they're not the greatest unit either. These guys are going to get their ECAs during the 10th anniversary. These guys both are going to get their ECAs in about less than a week. We got the GT duo, still a very formidable unit. The blue duo, we got Beast Gohan and the Krillin and 18. Both of these units are going to be pretty good to run. Of course, Beast Gohan. Who doesn't love Beast Gohan? He is one of, if not the best units in the game. We'll be able to talk more in depth about him once he comes out, once I'm able to do the 55% showcase video. But this is what the boy does. This is going to be pretty exciting times whenever he comes out. So I would suggest yes. Even though the banner doesn't look too hot, I would suggest summon on this banner rather than summoning for the GAMMAS, right? This is a general consensus for people who don't have a lot of stones, or they do, just go all in for Beast, since they sort of remove the banner format that we had previously. We thought to ourselves, maybe it's going to get implemented on part 2. That way we can have the opportunity to get the guaranteed feature stat because it's attractive. But now we will have tickets that we can be able to obtain. Now, I suggest for people, don't summon on the GAMMAS if you guys are more interested in pulling for Beast. The GAMMAS, I feel like they're very disrespected. They're very good. These guys are going to be phenomenal once we get the units like the Special Pose team led by Topo. Once we get that, I feel like they can get a pretty good shine out of the game. In addition to that, we have an artificial life forms mission coming out for one of these Supreme Magnificent battles, and these guys are on artificial life forms. So I really do suggest that maybe, don't count these guys out just yet. They may not be the top guys because, that title is for Beast Gohan. I would still suggest maybe throwing a rotation with the discounts here and there. Shout out to Anto. But yeah, man, I really suggest people don't discount these guys. They are very good. They're not top 10. They're not like Beast, but try to summon for them regardless. Yeah, the previous banner format, while it was attractive, it was lovely. A lot of people enjoyed it. They are going to take that feedback. Make sure, there's going to be a survey at the end of the anniversary, I'm pretty sure. Try to fill that up tell them, like, there's gonna be a question, there's bound to be a question saying, did you guys enjoy the banner format system that we had for part 1 of the banners? Make sure that you're clear and concise with the statements that you could provide to them, because they could bring this banner format back. And if you guys enjoyed it that much to the point that you're angry that they are not in the part 2 banners, you know, they're gonna add them, they're gonna implement them more and more often. So just let them know. But yeah, now we're gonna have the previous format. It is going to be as per usual. You summon, there's gonna be discounts. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be 30, then 45, and then 50, or 30, 40, and then 50 for your first initial summons, or 30, 40, and then 45, whatever number. And then you get the free multi, and then it'll jump back to 50, and then continuously summon 1, 2, 3, freebie, 1, 2, 3, freebie. And while you're doing that, you're going to get tickets. Now, there are going to be purchasable and summonable tickets once we get them. So you guys got the chances to pull the units with the tickets. So I don't think that them not providing us these banner formats during the summons is a bad ordeal. Like, it's still going to be pretty enjoyable. People are still going to summon because, of course, it is one of the best units in the game, right? So I would suggest just, you know, if you're very, very upset at this, like, just summon for Beast. Just continue summon for Beast. Use all the stones that you guys can for Beast. Imagine it's just one banner that it's available. You guys don't need to imagine that these guys are in it. And try to get some of the units with the coins, because this banner is pretty bad, right? We got this Vegeta, great. We got this God Goku, he's okay. This Trunks is pretty good after a CCA. Ella Goku Black is also pretty good after a CCA. Fusion Samasu has the same name as the tech one, so I can't say that he's good. We got the tank Super Saiyan Goku. I feel like this is one of the most better aging characters in the game. Granted, his ability to take damage is not the greatest, but him being able to help you with the revive and things like that, even on these difficult tough fights, is still pretty good. Kai Goku has aged, unfortunately. Bulma is still pretty good. Future Gohan is still pretty good. Maybe not on these difficult fights, but we'll test that out. And then of course the Gammas are pretty good. So there's a couple of units that you might be okay with obtaining here, but they're not they're not the greatest. So I would suggest to not summon. But that is it. Give me 1 second. First thing in the morning, man. I gotta clear my throat, make sure that it's in working order. So yeah, I'm hopeful that, you know, them taking away the banner format for the part 1 banners and things like that doesn't deter you from summoning. It is still one of, if not the best units in the game that we're talking about here, for both. Of course, maybe the Gammas are not in the top 10. That's fine. I will summon for the Gammas because I like the Gammas. I like how, I like their animations. I like how they perform, things like that. But if you guys don't want to summon on the Gammas because you guys think that the banner format is not good anymore, they completely remove your chances of pulling the character because this is what you guys depended on. Yeah, I that's okay. You guys do not need to summon for the Gammas. But just letting you know the hypocrisy of a lot of people on Twitter. I'm not saying you guys. You guys in the channel, you guys have your thoughts and opinions on it. That is completely fine. However, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter already saying that they don't like coming back into this old format, and those people are hypocrites because they complained about them not having the banners, or they had the banners format removed, the usual banner format that we like to go for because of the tickets, because of the additional chances of getting the summons at a good state. And now that we have those formats back, apparently people did not like it when they returned to the old banner format, and now they're complaining about using this format, which is again, it's stupid. I don't think that people should complain about it, but yeah, do let me know that in the comments below. Also, let me know if you guys are summoning on the Gammas and Beast Gohan. At the end of the day, you guys should summon on these banners. They're gonna have a lot of value for you guys, especially for new players. I've been seeing a lot of new players during my streams, during my videos and things like that. If you're a new player, take advantage of this banner. There's gonna be a couple of characters in here that are very good. These guys are going to get their ECAs on Wednesday. These guys are going to get their ECAs during the 10th anniversary. Of course, that's going to be in like in February, something like that. These guys are still pretty good. I hate these guys, but Vegito's is incredible. Well, I wouldn't say incredible. Vegito's still okay, but yeah, you know. The Vegito side of things is pretty good, but these guys on base, they kind of suck. And of course, Beast Gohan is still very, very good, same as Krillin and 18. This banner unit, because we can be able to talk about them later on, but they're gonna be pretty good. We'll do the 55% showcase video for them, etc., etc. And of course, the Gammas, I would suggest do not summon on the Gammas, because look at the quality of the banner. The quality of the banner itself is not that great. You can be able to do your summons and pull one of these guys, and it's not gonna be a happy-go-lucky time for you. So I would suggest do not summon for them. Summon for Beast Gohan. Just have your stones be directed for Beast Gohan, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, I don't feel like this should deter you from summoning, especially when some of these characters are like insanely good. I don't feel like that should take away anything that you guys are trying to do for these units. Like, I know this summon format was amazing, it was awesome, spectacular, 10 out of 10. But let them know now that we have the feedback that we can be able to provide. Oh, these banner formats were pretty good. The guaranteed featured SSR summon enticed me to continue summoning, because you know that's what they like. They like the money. Hence they like for you to continue summoning on these banners. So just let them know that you guys like this banner format once we get the survey. I might even just try to fill it up live whenever we get it, but yeah, I don't think that a lot of people, again, being a bit hypocritical in regards to them getting these types of banners right. Like, I don't feel like it's a bad banner format. A lot of people enjoyed this previous banner format to the point that they complained about it being replaced. And now that it's coming back, a lot of people are angry that it comes back. So I don't get you. I really don't. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know your discontent, if you're happy that the banner formats are coming back to they once were. Let me know if you are upset about it. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.